Tigwandreni program yetu ya press review here on Luntha television. Mulindine Robert Edward Ndinzangayo.
Emmanuel Chuocha.
Yes, a very good morning to you, and I will be taking you through the Daily Times and the National newspaper. Today is Wednesday, February 19th, 2025. We have passed the much touted day of February, which is the Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So I don't know, and I think basi linapita tu tsiku.
Yeah, linapita.
Tsiku linapita. And adajita zabwino, adajita zosakhala bwino. Just for the I don't really understand why we sometimes go outside our our lane in celebration of just a day, some hours.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's the very same thing with Christmas.
Yeah. And New Year. And so, straight to the front page, Chinese envoy presents letters of credence, and 80 EU offices risk closure. Malawi office may be affected. We are strategizing Kunkuyu. And then there is a picture of Horn Skinbeck, who is saying there is no reason to question the EU's commitment to Malawi. That's a commitment and reaffirmation. Part of the story reads, details have emerged that European Union EU officials are discussing the issue of slashing its 100 delegations offices from 100 to 18. The EU's Directorate General for International Partnership, DG, DG INTPA, I think that's the abbreviation that has been given, that the EU Directorate General for International Partnership is planning to slash more than 4 out of every 5 hubs worldwide, hence the reduction from around 100 delegation to 18 hubs. According to reports, INTPA will maintain its offices in Ghana, Senegal, and Ethiopia, with a particular emphasis on migration, as these countries harbor the majority of asylum seekers who arrive in Europe via irregular routes. The drastic reforms would reduce worldwide hubs to 18 strategic hubs, and these offices are located in Africa, Asia, and Latin America and the Caribbean. If the plan succeeds, the staff at the EU offices in Malawi may be slashed. This comes at a time the international donor landscape is facing uncertainty, with the United States Agency for International Development, USAID, recently announcing a 90-day suspension of the activities worldwide, including Malawi.
Satina doesn't.
We pray that this doesn't go that far, otherwise we already have a backlog of people who are suffering.
Yes.
The USAID suspension. So if we also hear, or if EU also go that route, no, I don't think that is going to be good for Malawi.
Kwambiri. And kuti so anthu ena ntchito zawo so apezeka kuti azirusa.
Now, before you go to another story, there is a story here. G2G Kenya fuel deal for 10 months. Details have emerged that the government-to-government G2G fuel deal that Malawi signed with its Kenyan counterpart is expected to run for 10 months. It is not known how the government will maintain fuel supply thereafter. The Daily Times has sourced correspondence between the Ministry of Energy and National Oil Company of Malawi, NOCMA, which confirms details of the agreement. According to the letter signed by Energy Minister Ibrahim Matora and dated 11 February 2025, the agreement will be in effect from March to December 2025, and government has designed NOCMA as the agency to oversee G2G government.
Nkhani ya mafuta. Ndiye kuti tinene kuti kwa miyezi 10 iyi mwina zinthu ziyenda, koma ku miyezi 10 sitiudziwa kuti tidzatani.
Yeah, let's hope for this was because the G2G is also facing the challenges.
Yes.
transportation from the port.
Yeah.
So we believe this will be ironed out. Yeah, I think let's go to the Nation newspaper.
The Nation, House of Chaos, Speaker suspends 4 MPs for disorder. Minister opposition in verbal tirade. And the story is on page 2 of the Nation. It leads Parliament yesterday designated into a House of Chaos as registrators from government and opposition benched deferred on assessments of the President Lazarus Chakwera State of the Nation address SONA delivered on Friday. In the course of chaos, the second Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Aisha Adams Mambo, invoked Standing Orders 105 to suspend the South Registrator, Salima South Registrator Christopher Manja of Malawi Congress Party for 4 days for defining her order. Zikuoneka kuti kunyumba ya malamulo dzulo akangati anthu amafuna
yes, there was indeed chaos. There was chaos and quite disappointing, shameful.
Yeah.
I am borrowing the words that one of the people who were watching the Parliament TV online, I think the Parliament TV feed on Zodiac online, people were like, I am ashamed to be watching these. So is this what our members of Parliament do in Parliament?
And how many
so on and so forth. I really look forward to a day when we are going to really do a summary of how many hours do these MPs really discuss issues. If we remove the hours of procedure,
yes.
you see, it's a house of order, procedure, and records. That's what they call it.
Yeah.
And then people really want to be represented in Parliament, and the representation shall mean in an event that the country is facing the challenges that we are facing right now. I think it may not be good to be spending hours with the points of order, the chaos, threatening each other, speaking rudely. This is both sides of the house. Speaking rude to each other, threatening each other, until a member of Parliament kuvula jacket in trying to fight someone. And you look at, if we go to his constituency, that member of Parliament muimisa anavula jacket, constituency, and we ask people, look, this is what your member of Parliament was doing in Parliament. I don't think the members of Parliament, the constituents will be happy with this particular member of Parliament. Ndikumala kuti mwina utatowa pita ukhoza kapeza kuti kuli njala yadzawo nene. Ndikumala kuti mwina utatowa pita because Salima already is not an urban setting. Yes. It's a rural district. Yeah. It means the percentage yaikulu ya anthu kusalima amakhala moyo wa kumudzi mene anthu amatochoka mlilonge muno kumatupita kumudzi kusalima. Yes. Okay, so ndi anthu wa kumudzi. So kusalimako, I don't know which part of Salima is that. Salima South, the TA ndikanakonda we could have even mentioned the TA mwana wano akupanga zimene zozo. Is it in your interest kuti azipanga zinthu ngati zimene zozo as munthu amene munamutuma ku nyumba ya malamulo? So you can see actually kuti it's a solid development. As a country, I don't think we were supposed to be like that. But where did this issue started from? Ngani inayambira ndi Asamiya Suleiman.
Yes.
Was making a contribution. He has lately become a controversial member of Parliament. And he said the president will be impeached if he's not going to resign because he has breached the constitutional duty. Yes. The constitutional duty which I was talking to the lawyer, Justin Josie, the Constitution, exactly what this MP was saying. That's what that lawyer said. There is a breach of the Constitution if the president knowingly gave untrue or unrealistic information during the State of the Nation address if he did that knowingly, he has breached Section 12 of the Constitution. Section 12 of the Constitution discusses or talks about the very reason why that president is in power right now, and the very reason why he can speak something and that something becomes a policy. The power, to govern are derived from the people of Malawi, and it is upon trust, it is upon the sustained trust. Where a president, a minister, a member of parliament, whosoever holds an office by way of trust or being appointed, that person does because of Section 12. And if you have lost the trust, you are gone. We are going to be crossing over to our friends who are doing the tree planting ceremony, and we are going to watch how our friends are